I want to tell you something I've never said out loud before. There was a Christmas Eve when I sat in my living room with the tree lit up and the candles burning, and no one came, not one of my 4 children. I had a ham in the oven and a pie on the counter, and I ate alone in the kitchen at 7 o'clock, still in my good blouse, still wearing earrings, just in case. I'm Dorothy. I'm 79 years old. And what I figured out that night, and in the months after, changed everything. I'm going to share it with you. But stay with me, because the truth is a little uncomfortable before it gets better. For years, I told myself the distance was normal. Children grow up. They get busy. That's life. I repeated that so many times it started to feel like something I believed. But there's a difference between life being busy and you becoming invisible. And somewhere in my 70s, I crossed that line without noticing. I was the one who always called first. Always. I'd dial on Sunday mornings, ask about the grandkids, ask about work, and they'd answer politely, briefly, like I was a small task they were completing between other small tasks. I could hear it in their voices, not cruelty, just absence. So I tried harder. I sent packages. I offered to help. I drove long distances with food I'd cooked and stood on doorsteps feeling like a stranger. One time my son met me at the door, thanked me for the pot roast, said they were heading out. I don't think he meant to be unkind. I just don't think he thought about it at all, and that was the part that hurt the most. Not the rejection, the not thinking. Here's what I got wrong for most of a decade. I thought if I showed up enough, called enough, gave enough, eventually the closeness would come back. Like I could fill a bucket with all that effort, and one day it would overflow into something real. But what I was actually doing was making myself so available, so easy to overlook, that I trained everyone around me to overlook me. You cannot chase someone into wanting to be near you. I know that sounds simple, but when you're lonely and the people you love most are right there, just out of reach, simple things are hard to accept. Here's what I think happened. When I stopped doing all the reaching, they finally felt my absence. Not the performed absence of guilt or manipulation, just the real, quiet absence of someone who had decided her time and her presence had value. And they responded to that. Not perfectly, not all of them equally, but enough. I'm not telling you to be cold to your children. I'm not telling you to play games. I'm telling you that somewhere along the way, many of us women especially, mothers especially, learned to make ourselves small so the people we loved would feel comfortable. And what that actually does, over time, is make us invisible. You are not a convenience. You are not a task on someone's list. You are a person with a whole life inside you, and the people who love you should know what it costs when you're not there. Stop making it so easy to forget you, not out of bitterness, out of self-respect. I'll be honest with you, things aren't perfect. Some of my children are closer now. Some still keep their distance, and I've made peace with both because I'm not keeping score anymore. What changed most wasn't them, it was me. I stopped measuring my days by whether my phone rang. I took walks, I read, I watched the birds at my feeder and decided that was enough. And from that place, that full, quiet, unhurried place, I became someone people actually wanted to visit, not because I'd earned it, because I finally stopped apologizing for taking up space. I'm Dorothy. I'm 79, and I'm still here, still whole, still worth knowing. If this reached you today, if any part of this felt familiar, then stay. I made another video about what it really means to rebuild your life on your own terms after the children are gone. It's short, it's honest, and a lot of people have told me it helped them. You can watch it right after this one. Take care of yourself. You deserve that.